welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Memphis offense will get the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
And the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in a blitz. You could tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the first down and more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's McClure. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to...
Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Walker to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Still on his feet. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And the try is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pickup. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's McClure. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a crease. It's McClure. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action. Lets it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
That's caught. It's Bell.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hands it off. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you?
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the ground with the back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here comes the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That one comes out hot down the right side. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Green Wave! And that one will give him the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get outside. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located.
There he goes. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's McClure. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tulane lines up on third and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Green Wave! There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt, defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play, makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what a trust between QB and wide receiver.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Walker will fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
Makes a connection. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Is a turnover on downs.
Using his legs, it's Rockwell.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Memphis. Two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Try to get it to the edge. Still on his feet at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. They'll give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Paul, some trust for me with the crunch time to take the lead in this football game.
Here comes the 2-point try. They're trying to slam it in. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Walker to throw. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Bell. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. On the run, it's Gordon. Got some room in under the goal line. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. A gut punch to this defense and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. Walker will fire. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.